going on, like we're not really meeting. And then I'm like, okay, the only way to meet is I've got to come down to their level, which I like intellectually, I know is like a really dumb idea. The individual will start seeing kind of like seeing me in like a really fearful or paranoid way. I've been working with some individuals with some really intense, what we consider like psychopathology or mental health challenges. But like it's been so fun to test it out. Like, okay, no, like today I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna continue being myself and shining the light and staying like in the pocket of like presence. It's like there doesn't need to be a thought. Everything is just gonna come to me. And it has just been so fun. Like, duh, like everything that I've learned intellectually, it's like experientially, it's like, oh yeah, that's right. We've learned that. It's like the individual, like literally, there's the invitation, they step into it, their face starts to change, there's like a twinkle in their eye, and then they'll start saying things like, I was telling Randy, a week ago or so ago, like I had this opportunity to meet with this person who looked at me like when we first met, and she said, "You look like death." Like, that's really rude.
How dare you?
But like over time, like we just sat in this grace and like of course I did all of my, had my neuropsychology hat on. So we did all of our activities and little games and things like that. But like after a couple hours, yeah, there's a little twinkle in her eye and she's smiling. She goes, "You know what? I just realized that if I can just receive the good vibes and then give them away, like there's nothing really more to that. My heart is just full." I was like, yeah, that's right. I love that. So, like it's just so cool. Like Andy literally does nothing. He just, just joins, maintains the frequency and sees the innocence in the other, which is just reflecting it back from myself. And then the field just changes. It's like it just morphs. And so like it's given me so much joy. And it's not like I need those reflections, but it feels good to stay in that frequency, all the time. And so I don't know. I just want to report that. It's just been so fun to be this kind of like happy learner.
Mm.
Getting all of the lessons are always about like our innocence and how nothing can come into place. Fears, just kind of abolishes in the context of this beautiful loving frequency that we are. So been so much fun. So I'll continue to report back. I'm seeing there are just so many opportunities throughout the day with children and with all interactions. And I think it's just like becoming more open to the miraculous. And what is the miraculous? But like I'm feeling like for myself is just witnessing the beauty of, myself in this moment as this beautiful field. And yeah, it's just been so cool.
Mm. Yeah, I'm just thinking, I can't think of times when I haven't, when I've done that, I've like been sort of trusting in the presence and the divinity. That I can't think of times when it hasn't felt that it hasn't worked, you know.
Mm.
Whereas compared to not doing that, there's plenty of feelings of it not flowing as opposed to not doing it. It seems to kind of like seems to work every time, really.
Yeah, I think it's just as that's the truth, it's just continuing to build the trust to like, hey, that's where my safety lies, you know.